everybody, welcome back. Today I have a video that is a little bit different from the ones I usually make. Instead of focusing on the small pets, this video is going to be focusing on my cat, since I have quite a few people that have requested me to make a video on him. Now, if you've watched some or all of my guinea pig floor time videos, you will see that my cat has pretty much video bombed all of them. So people have seen him in those videos and want to learn a little bit more about him. So at first I wasn't sure what to talk about in this video, so I decided to do a Furry Friends tag so you can learn a little bit more about my cat. The Furry Friends tag consists of 8 questions, I believe, so I'm just going to read them off and give you the answer. 1. What is your pet's name? His name is Bernie. 2. What kind of pet is it and what breed? He is a cat and he is a mix. I know that he is part Maine Coon, but I honestly don't know what else he is since I'm not very knowledgeable about cat breeds. 3. How long have you had your pet friend? He has been here for about 5 or 6 years. 4. How did you get your pet? He was being rehomed at the time. The owner that had Bernie had another cat too, and they just did not get along and there was a lot of fighting. Now, Bernie is a very mellow cat, but he has the tendency to harass other cats to the point where the cat pretty much gets annoyed and beats him up. So that's essentially what happened in his old home, and the owner thought that it was best to rehome him because that wasn't a very good environment for him to be in. So she was rehoming Bernie, since he would be easier to rehome because he was more mellow when there's no other cats around, of course, and she kept the more aggressive cat. Alright guys, so we had to move around because Bernie decided that he didn't want to be on the tower anymore. Of course, when I'm filming videos on the piggies and not on him, he's all for being in them, and when I'm actually filming a video on him, he decides to just move around all the time. Now, I know he looks like he's dead in this shot, but he's not. He's just playing around. So now to continue with the questions of the tag. Question, I think we were on number 5. How old is your pet? We don't know his exact age, but the youngest we estimate him to be is 10 years old. I think the maximum that he could be is 11. Number 6. What are some quirky things about your pet's personality? Well, he has quite a few things. He is very unique and very different from all the cats I have ever met. The first one is that he loves eating the piggies' hay, even though he has his own lovely green kitty grass to munch on. I honestly don't know what the appeal of it is. He also loves to bark at birds. I haven't been able to catch this on film because every time I grab the camera he runs away, but he will just sit there and bark at them. I don't know why. It's quite funny to watch. He also loves doing what I call his crazy kitty routine, where he runs around the house like a maniac for a few minutes, usually 5 or 10 minutes. I assume that's his way of trying to get some exercise. And in addition to that, he also enjoys being chased around sometimes. You will be coming around the corner, he'll see you run off, then come back and look at you and run off again, so you go ahead and chase him. He's also a bit of an odd cat because he doesn't like the usual cat toys. Like, I have little mice toys, jingly balls, catnip toys, and he really doesn't like any of them. The only toys that he absolutely adores are his tower. Here I have the small one, and here he has his humongous 6-foot-tall one. Now this one is mainly used as a scratching post because it has the pet safe rope there, and in this one he just loves being at the top. He climbs up there, or can just climb to this one and then jump over there. The kitty tower is his favorite spot in the whole house. And the only other toy that he actually likes to play with is with the kitty string that you see hanging off the tower. Now what I do when he's up here is I take the string and I fling it to the top and he just bats at it with his paw. That's the only other thing that he really likes. For the most part, he really doesn't like cat toys. What does your relationship with your pet mean to you? Well, to me it's companionship. While I do have other pets, they are caged pets, so they don't roam around the house and can't follow me around or anything. Bernie is the one that is always there for me. He snuggles with me when I'm sick, he sits with me to watch TV. While I was finishing my graduate degree, he would sit on top of my homework, my books, so I couldn't get anything done, and so I would pay attention to him. Now, to be honest, I wasn't a very huge fan of cats until I actually met Bernie. Most of the cats I had met beforehand were just really mean, or they would just spend all day hiding, so you never even knew that they existed. Bernie, on the other hand, loves to be around people and is a great companion. What are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet? Well, since he's a cat, the pastimes are kind of limited. It pretty much comes down to snuggling and just playing with him on his tower with the string when he wants to play or when he wants to be chased around. And the final question, what are nicknames that you call your pet? I have quite a few nicknames. Well, not that many. Besides Bernie, I call him Berniekins, Berenice, Fluffy, Floofy, Gato, Gatito, and I can't think of any more at the moment, but there's probably more that I just don't remember right now. Kitty, and that kind of thing. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed learning a little bit about Bernie, and that you enjoyed the Furry Friends tag. If you have any pets that normally aren't featured in your videos, I invite you to make the Furry Friends tag with them. I tag everyone that's watching it, or you can do it on any of your pets that you want. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time in my next video. Bye-bye!